Francie Joy.
Francie Joy, hello, beautiful. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
A
I
little
tried
weird.
to be a part of this event. I told her she's more than camera ready, in my opinion. But
Absolutely.
she says she wants to be behind the camera.
Okay. No
But
worries.
she might make a guest spot. She's been known once the food comes out to take a leading role.
As they always do. Nice. So
what
what
do
what
you
you
think?
got going on here?
So what I got right now is I put a little oil and salt and pepper on the salmon probably 10 minutes ago and let it hang. And then now I'm gonna get to it.
All right, cool. Let's see.
What
And then
about you?
what's the preparation style here? We're grilling or are we doing indirect or direct cook?
Grilling, doing direct. I have this lovely bit of machinery which was left by our previous owners of the house,
Okay.
which is the only way I'd ever have an electric grill. I don't think we've ever had one before, but when we move around, I think 5 different places in the last 3 years, grills aren't going to make it the whole way. So if we find ourselves with the time to grill a little bit more, we'll definitely go charcoal. One of the coolest things we had in Switzerland was a pizza grill out in our backyard.
Nice.
So that was pretty cool to have. Fun for us to mess with. But for right now, we've only got out a little bit. We're gonna test out the propane and see how it goes. What about you? What are you working with?
So I got a green egg here that I started about an hour ago. Got it to them. I took some video of how I prepared this, but I'm doing a hot smoked salmon essentially.
All right, man. Well, I'm gonna get to it if that works for you.
Absolutely.
So, as I'm sure you know, having a big household of people, I generally do two different ways when I'm doing a salmon. So I'll do something on the other half in hopes someone's going to find a way that they like it. So we're running hot. Unfortunately, it's not working on the grill to tell me how hot we're going.
Okay.
And then the other thing I'm doing,
Nice.
I'm going to get some corn on there as well. I wrapped a couple, and a couple we're just going to put on.
Butter basted, I see. Yes.
All right. That's part 2. So half of it, I'm going to put a little glaze on there.
Nice. Oh, so you put the glaze on straight away.
I'll put it on at the end. So with the glaze, it's just a little bit of margarine, some cayenne, some brown sugar,
Okay.
and that's it. And so the only thing I'm going to add to the first half is a little bit of cayenne.
Nice.
And
Okay.
then probably my favorite addition is some honey. But the honey is actually, my mom gives it to us. We've got big bees back behind the house where I grew up.
Oh,
So
wow.
She brings us out some honey from back behind the house every year.
Wow. That's got to taste amazing.
Because of that,
Nice.
we are pretty generous on our honey because it's pretty awesome.
Nice. Is there a sizzle going on over there?
Yeah, it's sizzling.
Okay, cool. So it's kind of crisping up the skin a little bit.
So ideally, what I'd normally have would be 3 to 5 minutes on both sides for the salmon. But that's if I closed it down. Since I left it open, I'll probably go a little bit longer. So tell me a little bit about yours.
I do a slow smoked salmon, right? It's 350 degrees. So I, get the charcoal going. I use mesquite wood because mesquite has like a high burn temperature. So in case there's any flare up, it can take it and not turn into sooty, ugly smoke. And then, I don't know if you can see that. I put a dry rub on there, let it get all happy. And I run it till it gets to about 135. and then I pull it and do a glaze on it that I'll show you.
My complicated piece is going to be flipping this big guy.
Oh yeah, that's a 2 spatula job, I think.
It is. I've got one. We're gonna go for one and see how we get it done. Fortunately, I'm someone who won't tell my family if I drop it on the ground.
But you're on camera now and your daughter's filming, so you're busted if that happens. Right today.
Secrets for Dad. Ooh, that was bad. That was real bad. No, I think it is though. Is actually, I think I need a new top on it.
The cooking surface, you mean?
Yeah. Yep. But I'll only do this about another probably 2 minutes now.
So you just like cover it up and let it run? All right, we're waiting for Jeff to come back.
I ended up, my phone overheated.
Oh, dang.
It ended up overheating and just shutting down until I put it inside an AC.
But I had a question for you. Can't be doing a meet and confer without talking meet and confer. So, my question for you is, what's your recipe for success when setting expectations for how to interact with you and the company with your outside counsel? Like, what's your recipe for success there? What kind of questions do you hope they ask?
I hope their question is, what can we do to help? Because we're, someone from my team is on every meet and confer we have. It's just crucial to have. I know Judge Peck has the, bring your nerd with you. We don't like to call ourselves nerds when we're one of those people. So we prefer, bring your technology genius, your e-discovery wizard. Any of those things are fine. But when we're having the planning prep calls with our in-house counsel, for us, it's just a lot about being transparent. I would say if you don't pay attention, it can all fall apart really quick.
And on that note, that's great, Jeff. That is great. Jeff, thank you for being on the first episode of Meet and Confer, and right on time, since it's about barbecue time. It's about to be the 4th of July, so it's right on time when people hopefully will be inspired by what happened here today, and something good. But we should reconnect. So you got some other recipes you want to share, and and I'd be happy to jump on and cook with you again.
Sounds good. Always good to talk to you, Mr. Wheeler.
I appreciate it, my friend. Take care.
All right, have a good one.
You too, John.